Startup financing conference from the ID 24-169 and 1140 EL-116, March 7, 2024. Present for the day of work, Engineer Ruben and Puchero, Master Person, Engineer Pilata and Salgado, Vice Chairperson, Engineer Ana Fernandez, Margaret, Commissioner Officer, Engineer Paul D. Arreja, Regular Officer, Engineer Lucila El Mascardo, Engineer for Construction Project, and Engineer Melissa Esfera, Engineer for Maintenance Project, Head of PWH, Engineer Bass Colorado, and his member is Ms. Carmela Examora, Head of Bank Secretariat, Engineer Isabel Carmela de Leon, Engineer Gladys A. Fitito, Mr. Dennis A. Ibarra, and yours will be Boyan Sintolia. And for our contractors are Ms. Sharping Atupelo, Representative of our Mineral Construction Developer, Ms. Florida de Guzman, Representative of DPWH Builders and Construction Supply, Ms. Laila Calavitan, Representative of General Construction and Supply, Ms. Roland Green Ventran, Representative of RTY Construction, and Ms. Dale Smith, Representative of DPWH Builders Corporation.
Thank you, Christina. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ngayong umaga, we start up the pre-conference for two projects. Under contract ID 24DN0159 and 24DN0160. Majority of the members of the bank are present. Bilang ako pa ay online because of some outside, pero they are online, as well as the representative from the contractors. Some are also online. Okay, so meron po tayo po today to proceed with this activity efficiently. So, to hear the details of the projects, kanya po natin si Engineer Brian to discuss the details.
So, good morning for this day. PREBID conference. So, meron po tayong two projects for this invitation. First contract ID, 24-0159. Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP. BIP Public Water Supply System. Construction of Water Supply Project. Source Development, Barangay San Isidro, ATIMONAN, Quezon. Phase 2. Scope of work, construction of water supply. Target, 6,000 square meters. Approval for the contract of 99 million pesos. Source of fund, FY 2024 DPWH Infrastructure Program. Contract duration, 300 calendar days. Size range, medium A. License category B and possibility document of 50,000 pesos. Then, second project, contract ID 24-0160, Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, BIP Evacuation Center, Quarantine Facilities, Public Health Facilities, Completion of Multipurpose Building, Alabat Island District Hospital. Scope of work, construction of hospital, number of building, 1. Approved budget for the contract of 99 million pesos. Source of funds, FY 2024 DPWH Infrastructure Program. Contract duration of 360 calendar days. size range medium A, license category license category B, and cost of the bidding document of 50,000 pesos. So, dalawa lang po yung project natin. Unahin po natin yung ating 24-0159. So, for the major categories of work, so, building construction, without piles, low-rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. So, ang major categories po is concrete frame na building construction, 1 to 5 stories. Then, for other similar categories, building construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, cast-in-place piles, 6 and above stories. Building construction with piles, low-rise, concrete frame, cast-in-place piles, 1 to 5 stories. Building construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, driven piles, 6 and above stories. Building construction with piles, low-rise, concrete frame, driven piles, 1 to 5 stories. Building construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, 6 and above stories, and building industrial plant, low-rise, medium-rise, and high-rise. So, ito pong 24-0159 ay concrete frame ang ating required na category. Then, for 24-0160, so, for the construction hospital, building construction without piles, low-rise, steel frame. So, steel frame naman po yung ating 160. So, sa category po ng project listed dun sa ating contractor information ng CRC. So, may mga bidders po tayo na pwede pong mag-fail. So, mislok po nila yung category kung steel po or kung concrete. So, pa-double check na lang po doon sa mga interested bidder na sasali. So, ating 24-0160 for the construction hospital is steel frame. Then for the similar category sport, building construction with piles, high-rise, steel frame, cast-in-place piles, 6 and above stories. Building construction with piles, low-rise, steel frame, cast-in-place piles, 1 to 5 stories. Building construction with piles, high-rise, steel frame, driven piles, 6 and above stories. Building construction with piles, low-rise, steel frame, driven piles, 1 to 5 stories. Building construction without piles, high-rise, steel frame, 6 and above stories, and building industrial plant, low-rise, medium-rise, and high-rise. And for the bill of quantities, so for 24-0159, so summary bid prices, Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements, C, earthwork, D, reinforced concrete, E, finishing other civil works. Then for the facilities for the engineer, we have provision of allowance for the engineering basis, provision for by pick-up and service vehicle for the engineering basis, and provision of progress photograph. Then, for Part B, other general requirements for missing clearances, miscellaneous survey and staking, project billboard, signboard, prison state and health program, mobilization and demobilization, and support equipment. Then for Part C, clearing and grabbing, removal of structure and obstruction, structure excavation, common soil, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil, embankment from barrow, common soil, then gravel fill, and site development. Then Part D, reinforced concrete, structural concrete, 3,000 PSI, Class A, 28 days, thin concrete, reinforcing steel deformed grade 40, and forms and false works. Then for Part E, for the finishing and other civil works, soil poisoning, sealing for 0.5 millimeter metal frame, fiber cement board, steel doors and frame, steel window, pre-painted metal sheet above 0.427 millimeter reed pipe long span, waterproofing cement base, cement plaster finish, painting works, masonry, concrete, painting works, wood and painting works, steel. Then stage beam and load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 100 millimeters, steel, structural steel trusses. So, yun na po yung required natin for 24-015. So, complete frame po yung ating 24-0159. Then for the construction of hospital, contract ID 24-0160. For the summary bid prices, Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements, C, earthwork, D, reinforced concrete, E, finishing other civil works, F, electrical, and G for the mechanical. So for Part A, the provision belongs for the incidental basis, provision for piece of type service bill for the incidental basis, and provision of progress photograph. Then Part B, permits and clearances, project billboard signboard, official safety and health program, mobilization, demobilization. Next. Part C, earthwork, removal of structure and obstruction, structure excavation, common soil, foundation fill, gravel fill, and soil, and site development. Then Part D for the reinforced concrete, structural concrete class, 3,000 PSI class A, 28 days, reinforcing steel, deformed grade 40, forms and falls part. Then for finishing and other civil works, Part E, soil poisoning, sewer line works, soil water lines, planning fixture, sealing 4.5D, metal frame fiber cement board, waterproofing cement base, non-slip finish, cement plaster finish, painting works, masonry concrete, painting works wood, painting works steel, stage B non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel with 100 millimeter, stage B non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel 150 millimeter, and structural steel. Then for the electrical, Part F, conduit box fittings, conduit works, conduit roughing, wires and wiring devices, panel board with main and branch breaker, generator, single or three-phase standby, and lighting fixtures. And for the mechanical, Part G, automatic fire extinguisher system and fire alarm system. So, and for the, proceed to tayo minimum equipment requirements. So for minimum equipment requirement for 24 DEO 159, backhoe, bar bender, bar cutter, bulldozer, concrete vibrator, crane, dump truck, motorized road grader, one bagger mixer, payloader, plate compactor, pump root, and concrete trailer mounted, service vehicle, truck, vibrator roller, water truck, welding machine, minor tools, and minimum testing defense for the 11 series of 27. Then for the minimum equipment requirement for 24 0160, backhoe, bar bender, bar cutter, concrete vibrator, dump truck, one bagger mixer, plate compactor, pump wood, and concrete tray stationary, service vehicle, water truck, minor tools, and minimum testing defense for the 11 series of 27. Then for the plans, so plan po natin 24-0159, construction of water supply source development project, BRGY San Isidro, ATIMONAN, Quezon, phase 2, floor area of 6,000 square meters. That is for 24-0159. Then po natin ng 24-0160, completion of multipurpose building, ALABAT Island, District Hospital, ALABAT, Quezon, per area of 3,762.52 square meters. Any other questions? So, next, proceed ba tayo other matters? Number 1, all notarized documents should be attached with documentary stamp. Any missing documents ground outright to the description of PDS will specify the form and paper size for the billing documents. So, ang required po natin is A4 ang paper size. Hanggat maaari meron pong pagination, clear tags, and table contents. Pero kung wala pong pagination, clear tags, and table contents, so as long as i-acknowledge po ng ating bidder na ganun yung pagkakapackage ng kanilang billing document. So, accept po natin yan, hindi po siya grounds for disqualification. Then, remind the contractors that overlapping of the proposed key personnel and equipment or common cost of cost disqualification of the contractors. So, in case na may ongoing project tayo, under DEO 127 Series 2018, if the proposed key technical personnel is employee of the bidder and working on other projects are including, the bidder shall submit certification that 1, the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and 2, issue will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications, as certified by the head of the implementing office pursuant to DEO 9 Series of 2012. Then the proposed key personnel and replacement must be named in the billing document. So, if at the time of the post-qualification procedure, the bank verifies if any of the deficiency is due to the contractor's fault or negligence, pursuant to Section 34.3 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 9184, the procuring entity shall disqualify the contractor from the award without any right to reverse fees and incidental costs paid for the procurement of infrastructure subject of the bill. If the grounds for the cost disqualification is based on the above requirements, the concerned bank shall issue a notice of cost disqualification to the bidder with the statement that the DPWH shall not qualify your bid for any of its projects until and or unless the reason of your cost disqualification was already cleared by the concerned implementing office. Upon the presentation of the required documentary evidence, the concerned implementing office shall issue certification if the contractor has already eliminated the negative slippages and other deficiencies. However, nothing shall delay the procurement process of the concerned implementing office in accordance with the periods provided under the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 9184. So, pag may nakita pong defects and deficiency, i-verify po yan ng office. Lahat po nung kailangan sulatan at kontakin para po ma-verify yung mga defects and deficiency. Pero yung mga reply po doon sa verification letters, hindi po natin kailangan hintayin. Meron pong prescribed duration as according to sa ating RA 9184. So, sundin pa rin po natin yung schedule as prescribed para po makapag-award. So, hindi po natin kailangan hintayin ng verification reply. Then, the remind the contractors subcontracting is allowed. This is under DEO 261 Series of 2022. Submission wrapping of this will be on time. Wall clock in this conference room is designated as the official time. Late bids will not be accepted. This must be duly received by the bank secretary's office for the manual submission at electronic bids under Quezon 4 at DPWH.gov.ph for the electronic submission on or before March 19, 2024. So until 10 a.m. na po yung ating drafting of bids. So remind lang po sa mga bidder, iwasan po natin bumili ng bidding documents sa mismong araw ng bid opening para iwasan po natin ang late submission ng bids. Pwede pong bumili ng bidding documents sa other district engineering office, sa regional office, or sa central office. So pakipresent lang po ng resibo sa ating front desk card para po makapasok sa office premises dun sa mismong araw ng bidding. Then, Department Order 28 Series 2014, this is for that the SRAG policy. Then, Department Order 129 Series 2014 for the CHSP. Department Order 11 Series 2017 for the minimum materials and equipment as part po ng technical components of the bid. MERS permit as part of the eligibility processing. Then, next, Department Order 133, Series of 2015 for the adoption of precedence diagram method. Then, for the transparency and accountability, yung dati pong Department Order 105, Series 2020. So, wala na po yung ating Facebook live stream. So, all procurement activity, pre-bid conference, and bid opening So, naka-YouTube live stream na po tayo dun sa ating DPWH Quezon 4th DEO YouTube channel. So, this is under Department Order 6 Series of 2024. Department Order 87 Series 2020 for the electronic submission and receipt of bids. Then, without prejudice and provisions to RA 3019 and other penal laws, penalties and offenses shall cover all types of procurement, whether done manually or electronically. Pursuant to Rule 21 of Penal Clause, Section 65 of Offenses and Penalties of the 2016 Revised Implement Rules and Regulations of RA 184. Then, next, Department Order 10, Series 2015 for the ICT, turnover and disposal. Then for the bidders po na gustong mag-request ng site inspection, paki-coordinate lang po kay Engineer Ray and Engineer Kevin for the schedule of site inspection. All prospective bidder or representative to present their contractor information together with their company ID. Authorization letter should not be accepted. Okay. Then for the eligibility requirements, DTI, SEC, CDA, mayor's permit, tax clearance. So a statement of all ongoing contracts, statement of SLCC, audited financial statement, and NFCC. So in case po na kailangan natin ng joint venture agreement or yung ating Class B document. Then for the sealing and marking of bids, so yung first envelope, ang laman lang po ay yung ating eligibility document and technical requirements. Then for the second envelope, yung ating financial proposal. All envelope must be properly labeled, name of contract to be bid, name and address of bidder, back procure entity, and do not open before. So hindi po natin March 19, 2024, so until 10 a.m. Then, recording po natin na may copy 1 and copy 2 aside sa original bid. Pero kung wala po tayong isasubmit na copy 1 and copy 2, ilagay nyo na lang po yung A-file sa CD or flash drive, isisil din po siya kasama ng original bid para kung kailangan pong mag-reproduce ng copy sa office lang po yung bahalang mag-print. And for the electronic submission, this is under DEO 87 Series 2020. All bids must be in PDF format and all folders must be password protected. And advisory, our valued clients, this office is implementing no appointment, no entry policy. Clients including bidders might schedule their visit by this address and then submit the accomplished form to the office concerned at least 1 day before the scheduled meeting through email address at DEO@yahoo.com.ph. So forms or visitors pass will also be provided at the front desk guard for walk-in clients, but entry will still depend on the approval of the office concerned. The Department of Public Works and Highways, Quezon 4 District Engineering Office, reserves the right to reject any or all bids that declare failure of bidding or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35 and 41 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Any other questions po?
Wala na po yung wala na po yung sa Monday na ulit ang ating meeting, no?
Yes po.
Brian.
Okay, so end na po natin yung ating PREBID conference at 10:28 a.m. So thank you po. End na po natin dyan.